Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. All right, we're gonna do a little Halloween craft today. So I like to do my Halloween in a cutesy Halloween. I'm not really into the dark, although I am feeling a little dark these days. I'm really struggling, you guys, with my health issues, and yesterday I was on my way to church and my car caught fire, and everybody's okay. It was just me, but and it's my ABS brake modular or something. I don't know. It's something I don't actually have to have on my car, I guess. So the mechanic said you just won't have anti-lock brakes, you'll just have regular brakes. So anyway, Satan, you know, the more I go towards the Lord, the more Satan attacks me. So not today, Satan, right? All right, so if you are a believer, I could definitely use some prayers for just my mental health at this point, you guys. I just am like, I'm off that button thing that made me crazy, and just Satan is attacking me, and he's trying to get my mental health, so I need to be guarded there. All right, let's get into our cutesy Halloween craft because we're in a dark mood. No. All right, actually I was gonna do this in black spider webs and decided not to go that dark. I really don't like that dark. Sometimes it's fun to do creepy, right? All right, so I have, let me see, I took all these pieces off, but this is the side that I totally trashed here. This is the coffee cup that you get at the DollarTree, and I killed it. I totally destroyed this, but what I did was, oops, I added heat, and then I just pried it up, and it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty, but it's okay, because if you don't want to bother sanding this side down, you'll cover that up with paint, and we'll work on the flat side. But we're going to be fine because we're going to be covering this with scrapbooking paper and a little bit of DollarTree vinyl, and I think it's going to be fine. I think we will, just for the heck of it, we'll use this side just so we don't pop up any problems today, because my nerves are on edge. Let me tell you, my nerves, whoo. When first I started my car, and it hasn't been starting. I've had a drain in the battery. We've gone through 2 batteries since May, and we could not figure out what the parasitic drain was. And all of a sudden, I started it up, and I said to my roommate, who was not going to church with me, she goes to a different church with her kids, her kiddos, and I said, well, something is not right, because it smells like something's burning. Like, but my grandson, my son-in-law had been over here recently, and I think I'm just going to trace this. I'm just going to trace this and put it on, you guys. Let me grab a pencil. And he had been working on my car and disconnecting things like the overhead lights that you don't absolutely have to have, and you know, just a few things that you don't have to have. Like, I have a van. It's a beautiful van. I freaking love my van. But it has had this problem that we couldn't figure out why the battery kept draining. And so now we know. I asked God that morning while I was out in my happy place having my coffee with my best friend and roommate, Doreen. And I said, let's hold hands and say a prayer that my car starts. So I said a prayer, we said a prayer, and we said, you know, Lord, your word says when 2 or more together. I said the whole prayer, and I said, please help us find out what is draining this battery once and for all, so we can get on with other things and not be so preoccupied with what is wrong with the vehicle. So, never expecting him to answer my prayer with a fire under the hood, but that's exactly what he did. We had a fire under the hood, and I completely shut down, you guys. My nerves are on their last string right now, and I just shut down. My roommate went into panic mode and started trying to gather people, our neighbors, anybody that could hear us. And she was yelling, "Fire! We have a fire! We need help!" She's getting the hose. We're not sure if we should put water on an engine. Is it electrical? What do we do? She's calling her kids. I'm calling my daughter and son-in-law, and we're all panicking. I'm crying. I am just totaled at this point. My nerves are totaled, and I am just in no shape anymore to handle anything. All right, there's our cute coffee cup shape. Isn't that cute? All right, so, and that's just brown construction paper. I forgot to tell you, that's just brown construction paper. That's what I chose. And then I actually have some trash here. Yes, I'm a trash picker. When I go to DollarTree and I see something like this is where they had the plates separated. I tell Jackie, I'm taking some of your trash for you, Jackie, because I love this corrugated cardboard, and this is a real flimsy piece, but that's okay because we're going to craft with it. You can take the piece off cardboard, which I would have done for this project, but because this was just so handy, I just decided that I would just go with it. All right, so there is this indent of a circle. I'm going to try to get the best of it without that circle. And I don't know if my pencil will draw on this. It should. Also, I killed the pumpkin in the middle of this hollow pumpkin, when I was trying to take it off with the heat gun. You can see there's some pieces missing, but it's like I said, it's not going to matter because we're going to cover it up. So, anyways, it's been a couple of months, and I know what it is. I know it's Satan. I know the closer I get to the Lord, the more he attacks me. So I already know. I rebuke him minute by minute some days, hour by hour, but he's not going to win. He is not going to win. He might knock me down, but he's not going to keep me down. I'm going to keep getting back up. All right, so this is going to cover, you know how they have that little, I don't really order a lot of coffee out, but you know how they have that little sleeve? That's what this is. That's going to be our little coffee sleeve. All right, now let's get to Mod Podging this on, or should we just use the purple glue stick today? Let's do that. All right, so I'm covering my whole cup, and then we're going to go back with some white vinyl, and that's going to do the little plastic cover, the sippy lid. But I wanted it covered anyway, and then we'll go back with that. So I'm just using the purple glue because, you know, if you've been with me any length of time, you know that I was not really confident in this glue for a long time, but I like using it now. All right, we're gonna put our little paper coffee cup together here. Make sure we have it. Oh, let's do it this way because when we traced it, it fits better this way. All right, let's see here. I have a little piece of glue here. I'm trying not to. It's a big glob of purple glue. Let me grab that. All right, and then let's just smooth out our paper. Nice and smooth, and have a glue glob here too. Let's get this all off so we don't have any glue hanging up the project here. All right. There's our cute coffee cup. Now, before we put our other pieces together, although I think I will start putting this piece together because, let me see if it's on the right way. I want it to be ready when I'm ready for it. So let's just put a little glue. I'm just using my glue gun. I'm gonna put a little glue down on these little tendril thingies or whatever. They're not tendrils, I don't know what they are, but that's all right. We're just gonna, we're just gonna put our little sleeve on our coffee cup, and that way when we're ready for it, it will be ready for us. All right, we'll put that over there. Now, I did want to use these napkins on here, okay, but they didn't fit. When you open them up, you still just get the same square. It's not a big picture, so it didn't really fit, and so that's why they're in my project basket here. I have a project basket when I get to my project. Now, I wrote out a cute little saying for my coffee cup, but before I do that, I do want to put just a little tiny bit. Maybe we'll do, I'm going to just put a little tiny bit of antique waverly wax, just so that it doesn't look like construction paper, and, you know, I don't want it to look like a little, like, kindergarten craft, right? So we're going to daub some of that antique waverly wax off so that we have practically a dry brush, and then I'm just going to go around my edges, darkening them up a little bit so it looks kind of worn, right? A little bit more. Dab, 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 dab. Get most of that off there because you don't want streaks. You just want a little color. So always go lighter around, and then you can press down if you need to go darker, and it's going to just be adorbs. Adorbs. All right? Do a little bit heavier here, and hopefully we're going to cover up the top with our vinyl, but I'll just do it for consistency. And there we have it. Can you see like the shadowing? It's a little darker down there. Kind of keep it consistent. All right, but that's it. And if you don't like that part, the dirty part, you don't need to do that part. Grubby, I call it the grubby part. All right, so now I have the cutest, oh, you know what though? We are gonna have to put our white top on here. So, let me find, okay, I already opened it. We are just going to take a piece of vinyl from the DollarTree. I love their vinyl. If you have a Cricut, I have other friends on here like Gloria Bohannon. We love this. We use it with our Cricut all the time. I know people are giving it a bad name, but listen, if you're a Cricut person, you have patience. And if you have patience, you can work with this any day of the week. All right, let's cut it a little bit shorter so that it's a little bit easier to work with. And this is going to represent the little plastic cap of the, you know, the coffee lid. And I'm not going to use this. We could put this on top of this and then put it on here, but we're omitting that. But we really could still use it, even though I really broke it to bits. We can still use it because we can fix it with glue. All right, so now I'm gonna just go edge to edge on my coffee lid, smooth it out, and then we'll just take a sharp X-Acto knife, if we can here, and we'll just go around the back of it. It's very easy to cut. I'm using my, whoops, I'm on the cardboard there. I'm using my Cricut knife. I'm hitting some of the what do you call it? The construction paper as I'm trying to cut this, because there's a little edge on my construction paper, and so I'm kind of picking that edge up, but that's all right. We're gonna just keep going. Get that smooth. And I have one more little piece here. And you can sand it too. Sand the edges so that, oh, I have one more corner here. Sand the edges if you need to make them even more fit like a glove. Okay. So there's our little white coffee lid, right? That's our lid. All right, now I have this really cute saying, and I wrote it down with my Cricut on black DollarTree vinyl, and it says, freshly booed, B-O-O-D, booed, and I have it on my Glad press and seal as my transfer sheet, because that's one thing I tell you, if you're going to use DollarTree vinyl, you need Glad press and seal, because any other transfer sheet is too sticky and it won't release. So you got to use Glad press and seal. I find myself using Glad press and seal for many projects now. Okay, so we're going to center freshly booed. Let's see, Jill, get your thumb out of there. Freshly booed. I'm going to lay it down and go for it. That's the hardest part for me, is making a commitment. Do you guys have that problem when crafting? What is the problem with that? I struggle with the commitment part. It's like, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? Is it straight? I got this vinyl stuck to me, little pieces of vinyl driving me crazy. I gotta hide, whoop, that was really stuck, my press and seal, because I have two cats. So there's our freshly booed, and now we're gonna do coffee. My cat, one of my cats loves Glad press and seal. I don't know why she loves it, but she will actually eat it, and then we have all kinds of problems, you know, so we don't want that. She's attracted to it for some reason. So funny. All my cats have two different personalities. One sleeps all day and is crazy wild at night. And the other one, although the one that sleeps all day is so loving and sweet, and she's a little lap kitty. And then the one that's up all day with me is Miss Milo, and she is sweet too. She just loves to be with me all day, wherever I am. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my coffee, freshly brewed, well, it's brewed. I think that's pretty centered. Freshly brewed coffee, because it's a creepy, scary Halloween coffee, but it's a cute, scary Halloween coffee. So now we have freshly brewed coffee, and down here we have to put, see where this is gonna go, because down here we're gonna put served with scream and sugar. All right, let's get that on our coffee cup, and then we'll place our, we'll know where we can place our, I don't know, what do you call that, you guys? Tell me in the comments, because I'm not a Starbucks person, or I will go to Dunkin's once in a while, but I get a frozen coffee, so I never get a hot coffee. I know it's so that you don't get burned, but I don't know the word for it, you know what I mean? But anyways, the little sleeve, little protection sleeve or whatever, we're gonna put that on after our words here. Almost got it. Scream and and sugar. Instead of cream and sugar, get it? Alright, here we go. It kind of got wrinkly there at the end. So, I have a letter R we got to put right there for a second. Alright, so this is going to be, let's see, cream and sugar is going right here. Gotta have room for that R. Alright, commit. Right there. Commit. Yeah. Alright, we have it, the cream and sugar. That's how I say it, but that's not how it's spelled. My New Hampshire accent makes it say sugar. I'll have cream and sugar. But we gotta put the R on. Here we go. Let's get rid of this so the cat doesn't get it. And pick up our R. Let's find some tweezers. I think they fell over here. Let's pick up our R. Put our R back on. Just like that. Nobody would ever even notice. Okay, look at you guys. Alright, there's our coffee cup with cream and sugar. And now we're going to put this coffee, and I have this little tree topper. And we are going to use just the ghost part of this tree topper. I'm hoping I can cut it off this stick pretty easily. We might have some grunting and groaning. Only because my muscles, you know what, I've been in DKA a couple times and it robs your muscles and, oh my word. So, let's get the sharpest, well, I do have a really sharp pair, but my kids have been over here helping me. We did some outdoor things. But we're just going to try to cut it off. I don't know where those big cutters are, but we'll try to get it with this. If not, we'll just bend it back and forth. There we go. You would never even know. I cut that right off the back, and look how cute and sparkly he is. I don't know if that's coming across on camera. He's going to go right here on our coffee cup, on our sleeve. And this is going to be really, let's put some glue in the gun first of all. How about that? Oh, we're shooting blanks over here. Okay, this is going to get really hot because it is metal. I'm just looking, eyeballing here where I'm going to want this glue. And so yeah, it's going to get really hot, so be very careful. And then we're just going to glue our ghost right on out to the center of our, I'm going to put a little glue in the corner here just to keep that little side down. Okay, so he's gluing up, and then I am going to take my little sanding sponge, and I'm just going to go around my cover a little bit more while that's gluing for a second, just to get those corners perfectly fitting. Looks like it was factory made. So cute. Love it. Alright, you guys, let's see, we have a few cobwebbies, spider cobwebbies. We're gonna get those off. Got a little glitter from me touching this. Now we're going to glue our, whatever this is, protection sleeve, we're calling it, right down to our coffee cup. My ghost fell off, so we are going to glue him on a little bit more. hold this down. Here, I can hold it down with that for a minute. And then it looks like we're gonna need to give our ghost a little more glue. Maybe it just wasn't set yet. Maybe it just wasn't set. I'm gonna take my Antique Waverly wax brush and go over the top of my cup so that it's just not stark white. Okay, now let's see, is this ghost adhered? Yes, it looks like everything is adhered. This is our adorable coffee cup. Isn't that cute, you guys? All right, so we do need to put a hanger in the top of it. So we are gonna just take, there was a hole in the top, see on this side? So we're just gonna take the tweezers and pop that right through our original hole and make another hole. And then I'm just gonna feed a little piece of white cord through, and I'm gonna just tie it in a loop at the top. I have sore fingers. Very sore fingers. Okay. Cut that end off. Whoops, what do we got stuck? Glad press and seal. That had a little piece of tape on the end so that I had a little needle as of sorts, right? To get it through the eye of my hole there. And you guys, that is our adorable project today. Freshly brewed coffee served with cream and sugar. How adorable is that? Absolutely, totally love it. I love it, love it, love it. Freshly brewed. Get it, the ghost? All right, everybody, thanks for your prayers and well wishes. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button because we are getting ready to do a giveaway. I want you to write "Go Live" in the comments, and I will give you a green check mark. That means that you will be on the wheel of winners when we do the drawing. And I haven't picked a date for the drawing. I have 1,000 subscribers. I want everybody to have a chance. So I'm gonna just keep it open for a little bit more. I don't have a date yet, but you need to say "Go Live." You can do it as many times as my videos. Every video, right? Go live. If I forget to say it, do it anyway. Go live, and I will give you a check mark. Every check mark puts you on the wheel every time, or that many times. 10 times, 10 check marks, 10 wheel. You know what I mean? 10 chances. All right, I hope you liked today's craft. I thought it was kind of cute, kind of simple for a Monday. And, all right, everybody, so freshly brewed coffee, because we live on coffee. I need my coffee. I think I'm going to go have another cup of coffee. It's early Monday morning. Like I said, my nerves are a little shot from yesterday's car fire. But hey, you know, bring it on, Satan. Bring it on. You know why? Because I can just rebuke you, and as many times as you knock me down, I'm just going to keep getting up. So I am going to count my blessings, because I have way more blessings than troubles. So if you would help me count my blessings and give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this video with your friends, family, social media. I see a lot of you. Some of you are friends with me on Facebook, and I see you sharing on Facebook. Thank you so much. That just it makes a world of difference, because all your followers now are seeing my page, and if you know, then they get to pick and choose, and if they want to follow me, you've exposed me to them, and I thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. It's free to subscribe. If you did not know that, it costs nothing to subscribe. So hit that subscribe button. We're going to do a giveaway soon, and you're going to want to be a subscriber because you have to be to win. All right, everybody, this is a great little Monday craft to get the week started. Cute, simple. Let's get us in the mood for the creepy season, the cutesy creepy season. I do love Halloween. I just don't like the dark side, like the Ouija boards and all that, and the blood and gore I can do without, but the cutesy stuff I love. All right, everybody, until I see you again, which is tomorrow for Tuesday Tree Haul. Thanks for your prayers. I need them. I'm feeling the love, and be good and do good. Bye now. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you that I added this little touch. It's that stuff from the DollarTree. It's hollow. I forget what they call it. It's like mesh. I just added that along the top just to give it a little touch. Just a little something something there. And yeah, I think it just makes a cute finishing touch to our lid. So just added that. Alrighty.